Hello, this is Rohan, and this is a PSP test recording. So, yeah, why this game? Well, let's talk about all of it. So yeah, this is Burnout Dominator. We want to test PSP games, obviously, because my next playthrough will be a PSP game. And I decided to play this game because I was missing the Burnout series. So much so that after I finished playing this game, I 100% Burnout 3. So yeah, because I got my PS2 emulator working, so yeah. That's how much I missed this series. So anyway, so what is this game? Well, it's a racing game, obviously. I played this when I was way younger. This must have been like around 15 years ago or something, or even more than that. And yeah, I did play this on my PS2 because yeah, not only does this game have a PSP port, but also not only does this game have a PSP port, but yeah, it was also supported to the PS2 as well. And that's how I played it back in the day. But yeah, exclamation though, it's very easy to record on the PSP, so yeah, that's what we're working with here. So yeah, what's Burnout all about? So, let me show you. And yeah, I need to remember to use the D-pad because I used the stick when I was playing Burnout 3, so yeah. So what's Burnout all about? So, this is Road Rage I'm playing at the moment. Basically it's all about wrecking my opponents. Like so. And then driving dangerously gives you boost, and you can use that boost to go faster and easily take down more enemies. So yeah, there you go. That's what this game is all about. And yeah, I loved the Burnout series when I was a kid, and yeah, I'm so glad to get back into it right now. Which is why I wanted to do a test record with this game. So yeah. So I wouldn't say Burnout Dominator is that good. It wasn't made by the original creators. You could basically kind of consider it a budget title or a spin-off title in that case. But I still think it's a little bit fun. I think it was a bit more frustrating to play than Burnout 3 was. I consider like Burnout 3 like the peak of the series, or at least one of the peaks. So yeah, yeah, that's basically it. But what makes this game a bit different is that the boost gauge, you can chain it. So if you don't, I crashed it. If you chain it, then you can basically keep your boost going. It works a little bit differently in Burnout 3, so yeah. And yeah, there's some game modes tied to it, which I didn't like, so yeah. And yeah, you know what, it's actually running quite well on my end, so that's actually pretty good. OBS did an update, so that might also be helping me out too. Which definitely raises my confidence for my next playthrough. So yeah. Yeah, that's really it. And yeah, Road Rage, yeah, like I said, it's all about just taking down your opponents. You're actually not racing them at all. All I care about is taking them out. Oh, that was an idiot move. I'll talk about that in a little bit, but anyway. But yeah, how it works here is that every 3 takedowns, you can increase your time limit. In Burnout 3, it was a little bit different. You had a limited time, and all you needed to worry about was your car's health. Yeah, the road rage ends once the car takes too much damage, so yeah. That's just how it goes. But yeah, when you do inevitably crash yourself though, you can use impact time to steer the wreck, and then try to take out other guys while you're crashed. And there's even a crash brake you can use too there's a crash brake you can use to try and take out enemies easier while you're crashed as well, so yeah. So yeah, like I said, I thought this game was pretty good. Then it kind of frustrated me a lot trying to complete the leader event. Which is why, yeah, I wasn't very keen on 100%. Unlike Burnout 3, which, yeah, I loved playing that game so much, I 100%ed it. And yeah, that's something I've been doing in between finishing FE4 and my next project. So yeah. As well as, like, you know, playing Xenoblade, seeing the release of Pokemon Violet. And yeah, now that I talk about this game enough, I guess, let's talk about some other things too. So, yeah. So yeah, like my next project, I guess. So yeah, if you don't know already, it's going to be Persona 3 Portable. And I'm actually playing that game for the first time. So yeah, you're going to be seeing my first reaction to all of it. That should be fun. Yeah, like I said, that should be a bit fun to see. Anyway, let's go on to a different track, the Water. And yeah, why not? We'll go into the next two parts. So anyway, yeah, like I said, that's gonna be a massive undertaking. The game is huge, and also I'm playing it for the first time, so yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. And yeah, I'm not so sure what to expect. I have been looking at the guide I'm gonna use a little bit, because there were a few things that I didn't get, but I think I do now. So I should be fine when I do play it. But yeah, again, I'm a bit worried, because, you know, playing the game for the first time, it's probably gonna be a massive train wreck. But hey, I hope it'll at least be entertaining to watch. So yeah. After that game though, I'm not so sure, because that game is going to take a while to beat, so it's probably going to be a while before I play my next game, so yeah. Also, I'm not doing control because I'm distracted talking about other stuff. Yeah, I'll retry that. But anyway, yeah, even though I am a little bit worried, yeah, again, I'm quite excited, because yeah, it's a game I'm really interested in, and I feel like I have a lot of interesting things to talk about as well. So yeah, look forward to that. And yeah, like I said, I'm not so sure what's going to happen afterwards, because yeah. But yeah, as for other things I've been doing, yeah, I've been trying to finish Xenoblade 3. I'm quite close, but yeah, there's still a decent amount of game left, so that's that's something to think about. But yeah, once it's done though, I'm thinking of going back to, well, not going back, I'm thinking of playing Pokemon Violet on my own, because yeah, here's the thing about it, watching my brother play it, it's a lot of fun watching him play that. Oh, I got a signature takedown. Signature shortcut, I mean. But yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know, this is probably not the most interesting thing to watch. Also, especially if I'm playing like this, but oh well. But hey, I want to play this game that, you know, I want to show what I played as a child, basically. Because I didn't always like RPGs. This is basically what I played when I was younger, so yeah. You get a better glimpse of that, so yeah. Yeah, that's nice we got that. I'll talk about that after this event then. That reward you got, anyway. Yeah, like I said, Pokemon Violet, yeah. It looks like so much fun to play, even though, you know, the game doesn't really run the best or anything like that. The new Pokemon also really fascinate me. That's why I was actually really happy with that video where I told out all the new Pokemon, because yeah, I was really impressed with them. And yeah, I'm also really happy with the team I conjured up too. So yeah. So that makes you happy. So again, yeah, I'm gonna try that. Once I finish fire, that's probably when I'm gonna start Cold Steel 2. One thing I really want to do though, next year, I really want to talk about Engage. Maybe do a review on it actually. The only issue is that, yeah, if I can't record gameplay of it, it's gonna be a very boring looking review. The only interesting thing will be my dialogue. My own dialogue, so yeah. Maybe we can never take this guy out. Like this. Yeah, that's the critical damage, so yeah. If I crash, it's over. As you see that. But yeah, I'll talk about what we just did in that, earlier in this race, but yeah, I got a, I actually didn't show that. I'll show here though. But yeah, I got a signature shortcut. Basically, if I take down an opponent at a specific spot, I get a reward. I basically unlock a shortcut. So there you go. Same about Towards. Yeah, let's go to a different track then. Bushido. And yeah, again, let's raise the card here. Let's try for all my favorites. Cousin Coop Ultimate. Alright, so anyway, back to what I talk about. So yeah. I do really want to talk about Engage next year because I feel like A, people will be interested in it, and 2, it might attract more attention to the channel, which, you know, would be nice. But yeah, if I can't record though, yeah, that's gonna be a bit annoying, but that's okay. Yeah, getting a little lagged up, but yeah, it's to be expected because, yeah, the racing games generally are a bit hard to run on emulators, from my experience, because, you know, the action is, you know, there's always something going on, let's just say. Wasn't that look good, maybe? Actually, I'll talk about a little bit about that too. I also have some fun facts to talk about as well, not just, I have some fun facts that I can also talk about here, not just, you know, what I've been doing. So like I said, I want to talk about Engage next year, hopefully I'll be able to do that. If I'm able to, I'll think about, if I am able to record it, that will have to happen on like a shopping trip, because, you know, I want to earn my own money, so that I can, you know, basically make the channel. That'll be a good excuse to do well in my job, so yeah. Anyway, so let's stop talking about that, anyway. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about this game too. Yeah, I'm kind of flip-flopping here. I think this is what happens when I play a racing game. I'm so focused on the driving, I guess, so yeah, that's probably why I'm sticking to RPGs for the, for my playthroughs. But hey, if people want to see me play more racing games, I'm up for it, so yeah. Racing games are still part of my DNA, I guess you could say, so yeah. So yeah, the PSP version of this game is actually only 30 FPS, if you couldn't tell already. The PS2 version is 60 FPS, just like the Burnout case of the console. On the PS2, I mean, so yeah. And yeah, I guess another thing too, that actually ties this game into Persona 3. So, Criterion, the makers of the Burnout series, they made the Renderware engine. And the Renderware engine was actually the game engine that was used for Persona 3. So yeah, I'm tying things together. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this game uses the Renderware engine on the PS2 at least. I think here too, it's just like a shrunk version of it probably, so yeah. And yeah, I guess another thing about this game too, it has a licensed soundtrack, but I can't play it obviously, so I'm definitely going to replace the music with maybe the soundtracks of Burnout 1 and 2, because they're not licensed. Yeah, Burnout 2 was an interesting game to talk about, considering how it was marketed. But yeah, I can keep this going if I get the takedown. But yeah, once you get a good rhythm with road rages, they're extremely fun. Easily the best game of this game, in my opinion. So yeah, takedowning, takedowning my opponents just isn't as fun as in Burnout 3. Burnout 3 is just a better game in my opinion. But if you don't have anything better, then yeah, this game I guess will suffice. Yeah, I can keep it going and get one more takedown, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. And there we go. But yeah, the audio glitched a little bit there, but that's okay, that's just the internet. Or the game itself, I'm not so sure. But yeah, I actually did quite well though, so good on me. So yeah, let's keep doing road rages because the best game mode will go to sprint repellents. And again, let's up the ante, I guess. And yeah, I'll use the custom one. Anyway, so what else can we talk about? Yeah, I talked about the games I'm going to be playing on my own time. I talked about what game I'm going to be playing next. I talked about this game a little bit. And yeah, like I said, it was a very frustrating game to play at points, but because yeah, I don't really normally play frustratingly hard games, so yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, I think the thing about this game, it doesn't have a difficulty option. That's the issue. So yeah. So yeah, and yeah, I promise her. Anyway, also being a little bit rusty in this game too because yeah, I'm so used to Burnout 3. Which yeah, I finished last night actually. That's when I got the 100%. Yeah, let's see if I can do this. There we go. So anyway, and yeah, probably next year I'm gonna probably play more Burnout games too. With Burnout 3 done, I want to try Burnout Revenge, which I really liked playing as a child as well, so yeah. And yeah, with my PS2 in there, I can't record games it unfortunately, it's just too laggy. At least it's 60 FPS. So yeah, 30 FPS games are probably a lot more possible, so yeah, I guess that's something to think about. Like, I don't know what Digital Devil Saga is like, but yeah, that's a game I would maybe like to record one day, we'll see. But yeah, I would have loved to show a video about Burnout 3, but yeah, like I said, I would need to play it in 30 FPS, which I don't like the sound of, so yeah. At least at the moment, so. Because yeah, again, I love that game so much. It's definitely one of my favorites. Because yeah, it introduced the takedown mechanic I'm using so much, so yeah. And yeah, that's what makes this game a lot more fun to play than like maybe other racing games. There are races obviously, and the takedowns do play a fun part of that because yeah, you can take down your opponents, and then that basically like slows them down, get them off your tail, and they can go even faster thanks to boosts. So yeah. Because, yeah, like I said, I feel like there's more to the driving than just, you know, driving fast. Because, yeah, fighting against the opponents is just so much fun. That's what makes Burnout stand out from the crowd. Yeah, it looks like there's no audio good. And I crashed too, so yeah, well done. Probably because of all that Burnout boost chain I had. Yeah, actually, yeah, I could talk a little bit about that too. The Burnout boost chain, it was in Burnout 1 and 2, and they brought it back for this game. Kinda interesting. This game is like an amalgamation of Takedown, Burnout 3, Takedown, Revenge, and Burnout 2. Which is kinda weird, but yeah. I'd say that's cool for a handheld. Well, at least a game that's meant for a handheld. So I can think of that PS2 port, so yeah. I could talk about the series and how it's doing now. Unfortunately, yeah, Burnout is kind of a dead series because we only the only new game we basically have is a remaster of Burnout Paradise. Burnout Paradise is actually an open world version of this game, which, cool, but I didn't really like that as a kid. I didn't like the open world games as a kid as well. Which begs the question why I think Violet is so much fun. I think it's just because, I don't know. Pokemon's more simple formula, I think, works for a more simple open world. Which I guess, yeah, that's probably why I like it a lot. Yeah, that was alright. I got a 13 streak though, so yeah, not too bad. Yeah, let's go to Ocean right now. Can't drive the supercars. I'll drive this. Anyway, so I think another thing about Burnout 2 is that, yeah, some of its DNA is in the Need for Speed series, and Need for Speed sells a lot more, and also is a lot more popular than Burnout. So yeah, and yeah, even the latest Need for Speed game is made by Criterion, the same people made the Burnout games. So yeah, you can kind of see the redundancies. That's kind of why, yeah, a new Burnout isn't really gonna happen probably, but that's okay. At least it's still fun to play the great games in this series, like Takedown, Burnout 3 Takedown, and Revenge. So yeah. And even this game too, to an extent. Even though, like I said, I feel like it's just a lesser version of Burnout 3 and Revenge, but oh well. But hey, it's on a handheld. I guess that's to be expected. But hey, even some handheld games prove to compare quite well to their console counterparts, like Persona 3 for example, so yeah. Oh yeah, I should talk about that too. So, we know now that the remasters for Persona 3 and Persona 4 are coming to consoles on January 19th. I'm a bit worried about that because I feel like, yeah, people might not watch my playthrough. But hey, at least I made my PSP footage a little bit nicer too. That's also another reason why I'm doing this test recording. Oh well, that was unfortunate. So, hopefully the sound quality is good too. I'm gonna assume this game is louder than Persona 3. So, I think I will probably stick at minus 50 decibels. I guess the only issue with doing that is that, yeah, Persona 3 has voice acting, so it's actually the first game I've LP'd that does. I mean, technically Persona 1 had those voice scenes in, all the cutscenes, but yeah, but yeah, Son of Dog is actually voiced, so yeah, I'm gonna hope that it won't be too quiet, basically. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I have a bad habit of wasting my crash breaker like that, because yeah, I just see that if you use it and you don't take one out, you lose all your boost, because you need the boost to fire it up, so yeah. So yeah, yeah, like I said, I hope, yeah, that also means, I wonder if I should get those remasters if I'm just gonna, you know, play Persona 3 on my emulator. I kinda still want to, because that means I can still play Persona 4 as well on my Switch. I would love to do that. I like Persona 4. I like all the Personas, to be honest. So yeah, it's like, yeah, I would like to buy them myself, so I say I love them. Yeah, maybe I can think about that for my birthday, we'll see. But anyway. Oh, that was unfortunate. And yeah, damage is critical now. But yeah, I'll think about it. Because yeah, other games I'm thinking about getting in the future too are the Trails, the crossbow games, basically. Because, Yes, yeah, the crossbar games, yeah, if I'm gonna finish Cold Steel 2, then yeah, I want to, if I'm gonna go to Cold Steel 3, I think I really need to play the crossbar games. Excuse me, I'm pretty sure I need to. Yeah, let's go to race specials now. And yeah, we'll use the Euro Circuit Racer because I unlocked this car in Burnout 3. It's like the last car I unlocked, so yeah. It makes sense. But anyway, so if I try, yeah, like I said, if I'm going to get into Cold Steel 3, I'm pretty sure that yeah, I need to go to crossbar games to make more sense. So yeah, that's something we're probably gonna do. So yeah. Yeah, let's try actually taking out these people. I think that Uber Racer that is pretty good for Road Rage because it's tougher. Unfortunately, cars don't have stats in this game that you can actually see. Which, yeah, I kind of wish it did. Yeah, like I said, this game does have a lot of limitations when compared to the other Burnout games, which is unfortunately is what it is. But hey, like I said, for a handheld game, I still think it's pretty good. But yeah, I'm not so sure what other racing games are going to get in the future, because yeah, racing games, I think the issue with them is that they're just not as good as they used to. Which is a shame. But yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, I did see some videos of the new Need for Speed though. It does look like a pretty cool game, but yeah, it also being on the latest consoles doesn't help because I don't run any of them, so yeah. I basically just stuck on my Switch, so yeah. Although yeah, I still have my 2DS lying around, so I can still play like, you know, Pokemon games on that, so yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah, this video just turned into me rambling for 30 minutes, but that's okay. Like I said, I just want to do a test recording and show off a game that I played in my childhood, because I thought it'd be... Yeah, let's make good use of Large Touch here. Oh, I didn't take him out, that's okay. And yeah, I thought that happened. At least I can still keep going. You want to keep boosting in Road Rage because the faster you go, the easier to take them out, so yeah. And yeah, this game in general, yeah, because of the boost chaining, you want to basically just floor the boost. And the track design kind of accommodates to that. I say kind of, because there's just some tracks that feel stupid to keep a boost chain going, so yeah. But yeah, I guess another thing too, I can definitely recommend a game like this to people who aren't normally a fan of racing games, especially Burnout 3, because yeah, Burnout 3 also has the crash mode. It's basically just a puzzle, a puzzle game, which is pretty cool, so yeah. This game unfortunately doesn't have crash mode, even though the other PSP Burnout game, Legends, does. So yeah. Yeah, speaking of Legends too, it had like the worst DS port I've ever seen in my life, or one of the worst, so yeah. Don't look at that game if you want, you know, if you don't want your sanity ruined, basically, so yeah. Also another thing too that's kind of important about doing this test recording, it's also going to help me get back into recording because yeah, it's actually been a little while. Because yeah, I did record quite ahead with FU4, so yeah, I've actually taken quite a break from it. The cold weather probably isn't helping. Probably it's not gonna help me either, because yeah, it's a little cold in the room I'm in, but hey, I have a chopper to protect me, so yeah. See, that's okay. Yeah, let's see. Yep. This one I'm actually doing quite well in, I just realized, so yeah. Good on me. I don't know if these can last forever, if they're good enough. Maybe. But, because yeah, as long as you don't crash, you will not die. If you're damaged critical, you need to crash to end. So yeah. So yeah, technically your car does have a health bar, but to reduce it to 0, you need to crash. So yeah. Oh, I got okay. I got a vertical takedown. All right. Yeah, this is definitely one with road bridge, and yeah, that's it. Might as well go up with a bank. And that's it. Yeah, we'll do one more road bridge. But yeah, these have been really fun. So yeah, I'm very happy that I got to show these off. So yeah. So yeah, let's do one more. We're gonna go to Glacier Falls, which is quite a fair track. We didn't get to see Black Gold Highway, but that's okay. Because I can show the last car class, the Dominator class. Which has basically extremely overpowered versus all of the class from the other classes, basically, so yeah. So yeah. So let's end this with this last little bridge. And yeah, we're gonna need to take down these people. There we go. And these are the fastest cars in the game. That's, I guess, another thing to pick up, but it has a really good sense of speed. And yeah, sense of speed is quite important when it comes to racing game design, so yeah. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm happy with how this recorded. Like, other than like a few like nitpicks here and there, or like the emulation, I think it's been recording quite well. So yeah, that gives me confidence for Persona 3. So yeah. That makes me happy, so yeah. Yeah, like I said, I think it's also important to go back to some of the games you played as a child, because games are definitely so much different back then. Like, I feel like, I think the issue with games nowadays is that companies are mainly only thinking about making a profit with their games. The quality of the game feels much less important now, so that's unfortunate, but we still have a lot of good games though, like Xenoblade for example. Probably the best game that came out in 2022. Not the best game I played though, that has to be Persona 1. Because yeah, the memories, like yeah, the personal experience playing Persona 1 was what made it my favorite game to play this year, so yeah. I was also very happy to see that people really appreciate like some of my videos on it, even like, because yeah, my most viewed videos are Persona 1 videos, so yeah. People really like the PS1 version, I realized too, even though, you know, it's even though, yeah, it hasn't aged the best. Especially compared to the PSP version. Can I take you down? Yeah. And yeah, I think that definitely sums up, like, why games were probably better before. Because yeah, it's still dumb fun even to do. And yeah, I feel like that games, yeah, they had lost that edge a little bit, especially with like franchises that, you know, that used to be so much better, I guess. That's mainly a problem with the recent game genre, unfortunately, which is sad because I love this genre so much. But hey, I guess I'm happy I was a fan of the genre when it was at its peak. So But yeah, I'm optimistic about other franchises. Like, yeah, I had fun watching my brother play Violet, and I want to play it myself. So yeah, I say that Violet was a step up for Pokemon, which is nice. I say it's more fun than Legends Arceus, to be honest. At least fun to watch, because I felt like Arceus had a much slower pace, which probably made it not as fun to watch as Violet. It's kind of weird because yeah, Violet's definitely not it doesn't run the best, but hey, I guess if the gameplay is fun to watch, I guess that's what's more important. So, if the gameplay still feels fun to play, so that also is important. So yeah, very strange game that. And yeah, once I do play it, I will definitely. I should also talk about that game too. So yeah. Because yeah, it's definitely one game I wasn't expecting to like as much as I did watching it at least. But hey, I guess being around my brother too, he is like the only person I had to talk to for most of my life, so yeah. I guess that also helps. He's a very nice person, so yeah. Even if it doesn't seem like it on first glance, so yeah. Anyway, I'd say that's successful. I shut off almost every track. I shut off all the car class types, so yeah. And yeah, I'm happy with how the footage looks. I'm also happy with, well, at least recording it. We'll see how it looks in editing, I guess. And yeah, I'm feeling very confident to start Persona 3. So look forward to that, I believe tomorrow, hopefully. As long as, I'm not too distracted to watch my brother play Pokemon Violet, then yeah. Persona 3 should be starting tomorrow. The day I post this, so yeah. So look forward to that next time, and yeah, I'm happy that I got to show off a game from my childhood that I thought was pretty cool. So yeah. So yeah, I'll see you around for that. And yeah, like I said, maybe go back to some of those games you played in the past. You might still enjoy them as much as you did back then. And yeah, I was happy that I got to do that with Burnout, so yeah. Again, I'm probably rambling now, so yeah, I'll end it now. I'll see you guys again for whatever I have next in store.